Hey y'all, welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mia Nanelle. I'm the owner of Royal Allure. I'm a lash tech, nail tech, and soon to be lash supplier. So today's video will be about how to become a lash tech, the basics and everything. I've been a lash tech for about almost a year in August. Took a lash course and from there, been lashing ever since, girl. Anyway, so the first thing we're gonna get into is your purpose. The first thing you need to do before you even step foot into the beauty industry is to find your purpose. You want to know why did you want to become a lash tech, a nail tech, a hairstylist, whatever. What is your purpose? Because at the end of the day, y'all, you are a service provider. You are going to be someone that serves people, guys, women, whoever. You're gonna be that person that serves, makes them look beautiful. You gotta want it. You can't really do it for yourself, or you can't do it for money. As much as you can make and being all these things, it's gonna be slow. So you're gonna end up losing the motivation. You're gonna lose like the passion for it because you're not seeing that money. Going into it for money is not the right idea, y'all. So I feel like really take into account on why you wanna start your lash business. Like what it is. I journal, girl. Like I wrote all my notes here, but I journal, I write down. I really sat with myself and was like, why do I want to become a lash tech? And for me, I honestly think becoming a lash tech, nail tech, all that, lash buyer, soon to be lash buyer, it was a calling for me that I never really knew until I stepped foot into it. So I'm glad that I did because I love it and want to make it my full-time occupation once I can get booked out the way that I want. Of course, it takes time. It's supposed to be a year and I'm still not at a point where I can quit my 9 to 5 and do lashing nails for full time or whatever. So the first thing before anything is you want to find your purpose, your motivation, what's going to keep you going. The next thing is you're going to get certified. So before you even purchase anything, I suggest taking a course, or I think you may have to buy certain things depending on who you get your certification from. You may have to actually get a course or get supplies, but I'll get into that a little later. So what you're gonna want to do is find a lash tech that you like. I think I might start offering them if you want, so let me know. But if y'all want me to, but find a lash tech that you like I said, and see if they offer one-on-ones or group courses to get certified, because I think it's really important to get certified. I got certified in lashing and in herbicide, which is a cleansing thing, like disinfectant and everything. But I do recommend that you get certified to, you know, have that in the back, like just in case, because there's a lot of uncertified lash techs out there. You don't want to get into any trouble, especially because you do need a license to do all this stuff. So it's just kind of better to get like a little backup just in case you do get your license. That's what I'm doing. I'm almost a year in, y'all, and I'm like, I need to get my license because I want to do this. I graduate in October, so I'm very happy about that. For your lash class, make sure you're picking someone that you really admire, because I feel like a lot of people or a lot of beginner lash techs don't really know what to look out for. Really do your research on who you want to be your mentor or your teacher or whatever, because a lot of these people won't teach you a lot, and honestly they don't teach you a lot. You kind of have to do the research yourself, but really invest into the right person and find that lash tech that will be there for you and be like a mentor towards you. A lot of the times, a lot of these lash classes are like $2,500. So what I might do, if you guys like are interested, I might do like an online course. So you go through, you read like my ebook and everything, and then by the end you'll get a certification. You'll send me proof of like you practicing on a model or even a mannequin, and I'll send you a certificate. I think that's how I actually got my certification, and I actually loved it because honestly I wasn't expecting a lot from her because it was an ebook, but it was also a quick and easy way for me to get my certification and kind of learn of myself, because the ebook actually had a lot of intel in it, so I'm not too mad about it. And she's actually really helpful. I do text her here and there if I have any questions to this day. So, and she's like also very helpful. So let me know if you guys want that, because I wouldn't mind doing that. I have had a couple people ask me if I am gonna do a lash class, but honestly, y'all, I'm like, I don't know if I have the mentality or like the educator in me to teach, but we'll see. I wouldn't mind adding it. Okay, so now that you're certified, I'm gonna tell you the things that you need to get started and like really like start picking up your lash clients and everything. So the first thing you're gonna need before anything is a lash bed. So I'll put like a little picture of my lash bed. I recently upgraded to a recliner. Oh my god, that recliner is a lot better than, it's a lot better on my back and my clients love it. But a lash bed did me good for about like 9 months, 10 months, however. Yeah, August is next month, so yeah, y'all. So like about actually 11 months, because I just recently. But yes, a lash bed, focus on that, and then kind of branch out. Like I say, get a lash bed and then focus on like a mattress topper, and then a mattress bed cover or whatever. But you'll work your way up to that, because at first I didn't have none of that. I didn't have a cover, I didn't have a mattress topper, none of that. I just had the bed. So, you know, and get a little blanket for them or whatever, but you know, that's little accessories and stuff. But to start, I say get a lash bed. The next thing you're gonna need is a kit. So you can find a kit off Amazon. I feel like having at least like, in the kit's like maybe $40-50 or so. I say this is a good starting point, because they kind of give you like, they give you tweezers, the mannequin, iPads, etc. That kind of gets you started, and you're not like investing so much money into it, and you end up finding like you don't like it, because y'all, being a lash tech takes a lot of patience. You're literally sitting there for hours isolating each little lash that people have on their eye and placing a lash onto it. So it does take a lot of like patience and a lot of like time. Okay, so I feel a kit is definitely like what you should start off with when you start or whatever. The next thing you need is a fan. So depending on what glue you use, the glue I use like different glues. I like to test out. I like to use like from lash suppliers. I do use Vea's lash glue. I use Vava's lash glue. So it just depends on which one you decide. But if you are getting your supplies off Amazon, Vea's lash glue is also really good. I use theirs. So, but anyway, to say all this is because sometimes when you do lashes, their eyes can be a little irritated and red. So a fan will definitely help with like the burning sensation because of the chemical fumes in the glue. So I definitely recommend a fan, or like one of those fans. I'm gonna put a picture with a fan like in the sprays water. I think that like a mister almost. That's really good to have as well. Okay, the next thing you're gonna want to have, I feel like it's important, is like the eye pads that go underneath before you actually tape down the bottom lashes. So what you're gonna want to do is, there's like different ones, but there's one that I really like. I'll put here on Amazon, and they kind of stick more to the face. So when people have like sunscreen or like any moisturizer on it, they're not moving around. So now you have your lash kit, your bed, and now you have your certification. So the next thing you want to do is this should have been kind of the first thing, well, after maybe like the certification or whatever, but no, not even really. You should make an Instagram name. What's your brand name? What is gonna be like your whole brand? What are you gonna be representing? So make sure to make that. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna promote it. And with you promoting it, you're gonna have models. So with these models, you're gonna take maybe like 5 models, 10 models, maybe 5 models for free, and then 10 models you're gonna do like $30-40 sets or whatever, because you want to also make sure you're in profit, 1, and 2, you have enough money to put back into the business. So you want to keep being able to buy glue, lashes, iPads, etc. So you want to make sure you have enough money to do that. So especially if you're going to take models, so I say like maybe the first 5 models you do for free, maybe 3 even, and then when you get to like that 6-10 model, you charge. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to start like picking it up and make more traction come. Also, while you do models, you also want to make sure that you're practicing. I say practice on your mannequin at least an hour a day. You are going to be slow when you do your models. You're going to be so slow. You're going to take like 5 to 6 hours doing a lash set. But with time and repetition, you're gonna get faster. Y'all, like when I had my first client, it took me my mom was my first like client or whatever, model. It took me 8 hours. And then my first paying client took me 6 hours, and she stood there like a G. So appreciate those people. Like when I first started, I have gotten so much better now. Now like a volume set takes me 2 hours. Not bad. I recommend you practice. A mannequin is nothing compared to a real life human. I had to learn that, y'all, because when I saw her lashes, and her lashes were curly, like they were the max curly. So those are like the very complex lashes because they're curly, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, like what am I don't even know what I had to like really like sit there and take a breath and be like, okay, we're gonna do this. But yeah, y'all, she was a trooper. I appreciate her so much. I was lashing in Tallahassee. Now I'm back in my hometown, Tampa. I'm looking in Tampa. So if you're watching and get your lashes done, make sure to go follow my Instagram, Royal Allure, Royal X Allure. And yeah, so you want to make sure you're practicing definitely at least an hour a day. You want to make sure you're getting the time, the repetition, the consistency, and you know, muscle memory kind of. So if you do plan on having this as in a career or even as a side hustle, it does take time, takes patience and everything to sit there and, you know, put time in something that you're investing in. You want to do that. If you want to grow your business, start slow. Like, trust me, y'all, like I reached like 50 clients or so that I see, so it's not bad. Like, I appreciate all of them. Like, so they're consistent. They come back every 2 weeks, they get a fill, they get a full set, whatever, and I'm good. Like, everything's pretty good or whatever. But and when you practice, you want to practice your fans. So fans were a really hard thing to do when I first started, y'all. I was using, I believe, the wrong diameter. I'll go in depth on that in a different video if you guys want me to, but I was using the wrong diameter to do the classic lash. I was using 0.03 for a classic lash, y'all. You're not gonna be able to see nothing with that. But but I say all that today to say, because you are gonna have to do research and you're gonna have to find on YouTube. YouTube University taught me a lot, y'all. So make sure to use YouTube as a resource. Instagram is a resource. Facebook. There's so many groups on Facebook that you can join, y'all. That is a so. Fans is something that you're gonna want to practice doing. Classics, you want to try to range out when you first start. Right now, I recently just cut out classics from my serving list, I guess. I recently just cut it out because I decided I didn't want to be like more so known for a natural look. I love doing volume sets. I love doing like them dramatic looks, them wispy sets, them just dramatic, enhancing beauty in the face or whatever. I love those. Natural sets are so beautiful, but they're just not for me. And I do have a lot of clients that come for like volumes and hybrids and wispies and stuff. So, and another thing you want to practice is isolation, y'all. So isolation is key for when you are lashing. Isolation, you want to make sure you are isolating each and every single lash that the client has, because not isolating can cause alopecia on the lash line. You can cause size. It can cause so much, y'all. Like, it's actually really serious because you are messing with people's eyes. Like, these are their eyes, you know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you're isolating properly. You're not using too much glue. Oh, and another thing that I forgot, you need glue rings for when you do have like the glue and everything. For when you do when you are taking a client, you want to make sure you can have the glue ring on your finger and dip the fan or classic lash into it. Make sure you're not picking up too much glue. Too much glue leaves clumps in the lash, and it can cause the other natural lashes to stick to that one fan or classic lash and can cause pain for the client. So once you're feeling like you're getting a lot better, or like you're just getting to the groove of everything, it's now time to start promoting yourself. Like, you need to start posting every single set that you do on your main page. Y'all, I thought I was so, like, looking back, I was very trash at my beginning sets or whatever, but I still posted every single one. I had kind of a blindness, but it's cool. I still posted every single set that I did on my main page, got clients through there, told my friends, I told my siblings, I told everybody to repost my page, because why not? They have different audiences. They're looking for lash techs. Lash tech, the beauty industry is like changing and growing every year, every month. It changes literally every day. So asking people to promote, they'll do it. And y'all, so when you start really like kind of, you now are promoting yourself, you also want to start like, or you want to, like, in the beginning, I should have mentioned this too, you want to like make sure you're investing in your equipment. Like, for example, your chairs, the chair that you're going to be sitting in for hours, you want to make sure that's comfortable. You want to make sure your back is going to hurt, but you want to make sure like you're comfy, or the most comfortable that you can be. You want to make sure like you have a light. Like, I have a lash light. Like, I think you should invest in that. It does take money, but when I first started, I did not have that. I used a light in my dorm room and it was okay for a while, and then I got my lash light, and that improves so much. You can even use like a ring light. You can use like cheaper stuff before you invest in like a half moon light. I love my half moon light. It's so beautiful. It's a pink sparkly. Anyway, so you want to invest in your equipment. You want to make sure your tweezers are good, because picking up those lashes with bad tweezers are a nightmare. Like, you're gonna really struggle not having a decent amount to pick up with the tweezer, and they're trash, so you're gonna not have a fan, or the fan is gonna be really weird. So make sure you invest in tweezers, and invest in just all your equipment. Make sure you are doing as much investing as you can. If you decide to keep going, of course, everything comes with time. So of course, I feel like you're not gonna spend $100 automatically for tweezers that you might not even use in the next 6 months, in the next 3 months. So just make sure you're doing just your research. Try to find just really good research before you even, like, just do really good research before you even try to go down the lash tech route or whatever. Always keep in mind your purpose and why you're doing it. Make sure that you're just like not doing it for the money, because it won't get you far, y'all. Like, trust, it will not get you where you want to be. So, but yeah, y'all, so that is all for my video. I hope you all enjoy. Make sure follow me on my Instagram, my business page, Royal Allure, Royal X Allure. We all enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed actually doing this video. So if you guys are interested in any more like educational or sit down videos, just let me know. And yeah, see y'all in the next one. Bye.